Kanina kasi nung pinapanood yung interview niya with Pinky, meron siyang binabanggit na parang less learning experience para sa kanya ito. I'm trying to paraphrase him. I think napanood niyo rin po interview, no? Parang yung red tape daw, this is how you do business in the Philippines. Kaya eventually, sinara lang yung kumpanya. I don't really know what happened, no? Dahil medyo hindi ganun siya kalinaw magpaliwanag.
Kaya
Okay,
lang,
pero
kaya
is
lang,
that an excuse?
no, we have so many investors. We're one of the most popular in the whole world in investment destination for renewable energy. Actually, we are Bloomberg ranked as number two in the world. So, I'm not sure where that's coming from. We have investors from all over the world. Na they're bringing in money here. If you look at the BOI record, we have I think 1.3 trillion brought in 2025 just for renewable energy. And more to come pa this year. So there's the even the foreign investors are coming in. They would have a harder time, pero uh, it's not an it's not a reason to give up on a franchise, on a responsibility. Kasi everybody goes through that, but I'm not sure what hurdles were encountered.
Kagabi, meron kayong binabanggit nung flipping na nangyari dito. Can you elaborate on that bago tayo naputol po?
Alam kasi Christian, there's a flipping in the sense na 'di ba yung mga bumibili ng lote tapos inuupuan lang, naghihintay ng the right time to sell it at the right price, na? Yung parang nagse-speculate na siguro in a few years to tataas tong presyo nito. I'll buy it cheap and then I'll sell it high. I won't even put a fence there, no buildings, nothing. Hindi ko ayusin yan. Hintay lang ako bibili. That's what happens to some of our developers, especially those given previously earlier in the early days of renewable energy here. They just get the contract, they apply for it, comply with our requirements, and then for years on years, kasi pag nakuha mo yung contract, nakareserva yung area sa'yo eh. Walang
Mhm.
ibang pwedeng pumasok eh. You
Cornered mo
block off
yan.
everyone. Oh, na-corner mo na yan. Na-hijack mo na. So, what they do, the same like flipping a property. You don't do anything. You don't apply for a permit. You don't, basically, you just wait it out until somebody wants to start a renewable energy company, project, and then you sell it to them. Yung contract lang, without doing anything.
Ganun po ba
And
yung
that's
nangyari dito?
flipping.
Ganun po ba yung
Ah,
ginawa ni Lebiste? It seems.
it seems kasi because it seems like the pattern eh. Because we've seen that in other investors also. That's why ngayon ang mga bago na contract may blacklisting na kami kung ginagawa mo yan. In fact, we made it more difficult to assign or transfer a contract. We can make the rules so strict, but di ba, Christian, you cannot how do you say it? A contract or a franchise is a privilege given to you by government.
Yeah.
Because ano yan eh, ikaw ang napili ng gobyerno para gumawa ng itong proyekto. In this case, a solar power plant. With the expectation of government that you will deliver, no? So a privilege comes with responsibility. You cannot monetize the privilege given to you by government without doing the responsibility. Parang it frustrates me so much, and I don't want that kind of investor here in the Philippines, in DOE, and that's what we're trying to avoid. That's why we terminated 168 yata na contracts, because some are legit naman yung termination, na may reason for termination, or they give up na sila, so they give us back the ano. But some are like talagang walang ginawa at naghintay lang. And we've seen that pattern in so many. And this is similar to those patterns that we have seen.
Yung terminate nyo na 32 service contracts ni Lebiste, eto yon. Walang ginawa.
Wala talagang galaw to. Kaya hindi niya rin na-transfer, hindi rin nag-relinquish, hindi rin no application for termination. So we
Wala
just
bang
canceled.
wala bang paliwanag sa inyo at all?
Wala po. Uh, that's what's frustrating for us. We send them letters. Please update your progress because they should every year. Yung work plan nyo, sinusundan nyo ba? Or do you, are the permits? They don't update us. We ask, they should renew their bonds, performance bond every year. No, yun pa yung isang problema. They just let it expire. No renewal of bonds. So there's nothing really, nothing. If you go to these areas, there's not a single solar panel there. So what else are we supposed to do? Should we just wait it out kahit they're supposed to deliver already? Of course, we have to terminate. We need more investors and we want to open up the country for more areas to develop solar power plants.
Yung bang Solar Philippines na pinagmumulta po ninyo, blacklisted na rin po ba ito?
This I had to check if it's already done, but yes, that's the plan.
Iba blacklist itong isang
Kasi
kumpanya
ngayon
ni...
pala na-terminate eh. So I don't know if the process has been done, but it's already in our contracts na pwede kang blacklist if DOE decides so.
Mukha bang ano po, no, Secretary? Mukha ba naisahan ni Leandro Lebiste itong pamahalaan?
Yung DOE. Naisahan yung I don't want to malign him directly kasi
Just stick to the facts based on what you've discovered.
You know, parang parang why not deliver? Because really it's an opportunity. When you win a green energy auction, you're assured of a stream of income for 20 years. Magandang negosyo yan. What we ask is you deliver the such capacity at a certain date and for 20 years. I don't understand why won't you pinag-aagawan yan eh. Why won't you develop the project? It's no excuse yung mga permitting and what the red tape is. It's there, but people are able to deliver. We are 25% renewable already. Kaya ang dami-dami pumapasok. This is an exception. So parang we were disillusioned by this, no? It's very disappointing. Kaya parang yun nga, nagamit yung contracts namin for something else. Not to produce power, but for something else. Na-monetize siya just for that.
So mukha ba naisahan yung DOE?
Parang. Parang, no? Di ba? I mean, we believe that you will be compliant with your contract because you know there are consequences, the 24 billion consequence. And we rely on these companies, but there no delivery. So lesson learned for us. We have to we've been changing our policies ever since, I think last year or 2 years ago pa, starting to make parang safeguards for investors like this.
Like what safeguards? Learning from this Lebiste experience.
Our rules now are stricter on assignment. Hindi pwede kahit sino lang. Kailangan you justify it with DOE, related company lang, not kung kanino lang, and we also restrict how many times a contract can be transferred. No? Another thing is you have to have possessory right when you apply. Kasi dati certificate, actually Solar Philippines has an affidavit of undertaking that they will get the possessory right in those areas, which they never did. Which is another violation, by the way. For example, you have to have the clearance from NGCP. Dati kasi later pa yun yung condition na yun. So we're putting more and more requirements to make sure that yung mga legitimate lang, yung seryoso, ang magde-deliver. So maybe it's becoming stricter and stricter, but we have learned that lesson, and not just on Solar Philippines, but all the other unreliable investors actually. So performance bond we added also. So marami na kaming dinadagdag para lang to avoid this, because flipping by itself is not a crime, no? But it's once it's perennial, and then it becomes a problem for DOE. So we had to find ways to address that.
And if it could compromise the Philippine energy plan.
It's more of a moral question rather than a legal question. Eh. Ba't mo naman gagawin yan sa bansa natin?